All right, right on. Today is HOA. I asked if this was the homeowners association, and they said no. So this is actually a woman who is generally unhygienic and extremely messy. Also believes anything that anybody tells her. Who's this HOA? HOA. Somebody that likes to get even. I don't know if this is somebody in the judicial system. Oh, this happening all over the world. Messy females. I feel like this is a wrap, though, for somebody. Like, you're not going to deal with these messy females anymore. That want to see you in a coffin. Yeah, truth. Like, somebody's like, all right, fine, got it. They're messy. Okay, I see. Most of them are messy. The ones that aren't messy, there actually is some work that's required for these. Okay. Now that you learned the truth about something, I feel like you're going to turn your back on just what? Even being arguing, fighting, like I don't give a fuck. There could be some shit where now that you learned the truth about something. Hold on. I don't know, were you going to be waiting somewhere and get jumped? Cameron? Because this is the world. This could be going over across the world, traveling, right? But this to me is like you were waiting somewhere and then boom, here comes this like chaos or fighting. Somebody got paid for this. This was an opportunity. One of your friends. I'm lost for words. Zach. This could be 3 of them. Zach. Hold on. Vince, possibly. Emilio, Emil, Melvin, Victor, ZMM.
So are you interested in girls?
What does that say? The act of offing yourself in front of a Costco parking lot. Were they going to say that you did this to yourself?
You never had romantic feelings?
Ew, no. In love with somebody? Did you? I don't know if they were using that as a pawn to lure. Wanted to torture you? So I don't know, were they going to get you to beg? Because when I first said something in the beginning, what the hell did I say? There was something that I said and it felt like somebody wanted to video somebody saying something. Like begging for their life is what it feels like. What is this? This could be a Melissa even too. Did somebody, I don't know, if somebody have you begging for drugs? For somebody, I think that they like doing this to people. I don't know, I don't think they show their face. This is somebody that would put a mask on or like a ski mask or something and then get some people somewhere, probably fentanyl addicts or just addicts, and then they like to be needed. They like for people to beg for stuff. And then they were going to video it, and then they were possibly going to send it to a divine feminine. They you know what? There's a possibility where they may have like forced somebody to have some kind of threesome, or like putting a gun to their head and shit and forcing them to do something, and the whole point was to be able to send this to a divine feminine. For what reason? So that they could marry this divine feminine? They could have some kind of relationship or something like that? Yeah. Is this somebody that you wanted this with or something? Yeah, and then there's somebody that's like, now I want to show and I want to show up. Possibly they were going to show up as a body double as you, because this is the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. It's very similar, but one's a little different. Because I'm looking at these two. I want you guys to see how I'm reading these cards now, okay? There's a Knight of Cups and then there's a King of Cups. They both are like loving. Like that's what they're there to offer. Some kind of offer. It's a good offer, it looks now. But they look a little bit different, right? So there's somebody that was going to send in a body double. They were going to, I don't know, they were going to come in and as established. Yeah, and say, hey, yeah, let's go get married real quick. Like, let's take off. That's what they were going to do. You know, there's a possibility, man, that they wanted to get both of these people separate and torture them both and send them messages back and forth to each other. Like having them do fucked up shit with other people and sending these and making the other, like it feels like there's a group on each side. One was supposed to grab one was supposed to grab the other, and then they were going to torture these people through messages, forcing them to do shit, showing them what they're doing to somebody else. It feels real fucking like malevolent, dark, and what else is new, huh? I mean, somebody's name could be Zimmerman or Zim, something like that. Could have been connected to this. Fool. This is a lot of fool cards. People are going to be trying to fool a lot of people with clones, sending in clones, body doubles, all kinds of other shit just to do some fucked up shit. All right? This stuff got way out. This is how it is in our country. Okay? So I said this shit was going to get real messy. And if you don't have to be around for it, you don't have to be around for it. Which is round. This is cleaning out negative shit. I hope this isn't a cult or a freaking coven. Look, this motherfucker walking around, freaking hopping around, or what the hell he's holding. Look at him. Look at this cat. Dancing around. What is this? Oof, and like frogs. This one would have been a toad, okay? So I guess there's two here. Right? One is like kissing a frog. The other one would actually, I guess, be Prince Charming. Somebody was going to try and swap someone out. And say what? I'm just curious. What word? Tell me what words. Put them in my head. Hey, you remember me? Like they're studying to find out how well these two know each other or what they know about each other. It feels like a lot of unnecessary work and overtime. Head, they were going to force possibly this divine feminine to do that and then send it to you and then have somebody doing it to this man that you and then to keep sending them back and forth. They were going to, it's God, man, really? Because I think that you're putting an end to wanting, or you need to put an end to this King of Wands shit. This would be thinking with your dick again. If you're not, you need to. Yeah, truth. Because that, you're getting fooled a lot. This could be a lot of you guys that are only thinking with that thing are getting fooled a lot in this situation by some chicks in a coven or some dudes, or they could be merging for all I know. I mean, darkness feels comfortable with darkness, right? So I don't really feel like they care if it's a woman, or as long as you're down with the dark shit that we're down with, right? You're either on the light or the dark side and shit. That's just it. Exhale that bullshit, all right? I don't know. You may want to put hands and feet on somebody. I feel like they're saying just fucking breathe. You know what I mean? Let this blow up the way it's supposed to blow up in some way. This whole situation is just going to wind up. You're gonna have to admit that you know, instead of getting mad, because I feel like you can't get mad at everybody else. This was a test. You were tested. You were probably told that you were going to be tested, right? You were said, you know, like you're going to be from, you know, I don't know. You knew the truth. There was some truth spoken about saying you're going to be fooled, right? You're going to look like a fool if you even put work and effort into this. This is effort as far as I'm concerned, right? That you need to actually just like, something came around for somebody, all right? They could be possibly for holding on to money. This is also she's holding on to money in her hands like that. This could have been something that came full circle because somebody was trying to hold on to that and shit like that. Yeah, but instead I feel like they just had you waiting. This is just fucking sitting there waiting. Like waiting in secret? Like why? Because this person still wanted to have that. Look, this is that I still need to have control of some sort. Okay, this is like I say, or This is very narcissism, like the very narcissistic. I mean, right here. Like somebody still wants to cheat, wants to play around, wants to party, wants to have fun like that, right? So we need to find this out. So what's the well and shoulder. Yeah, this is entitlement though, right? I guess, I don't know, somebody else needs to have, they need to be stronger when this happens. You need to be able to say no. And I think it's like when I'm close to someone or I'm in a certain situation, I can say no, but when I'm away from that situation is the problem, right? So like you have to be able to say no everywhere, right? This would be all over the world, motherfucker, okay? This is France, Italy, motherfucker, Greece, okay? If somebody comes up to you and says, you wanted me to do this, right? You have to have that same freaking strength. This is one of those things that just makes women like me nervous, you know, with this shit. Because it's like, are you only being like that because I'm around or because I'm near or there's people that know? You know how like when you're with somebody, it's like, no, I mean, I saw all your friends there. Well, that's why you didn't do some shit, motherfucker. All right? It feels like that somebody could still want to be that Don Juan like player and shit like that, but this person can't be alone. So how does this work then? Tell me how that works, right? This person was told to isolate themselves, but they rebelled against this shit on the network, or they probably went on social media while they were doing it. You know what I mean? And then somebody on the other, they could have went on social media. I don't know. I don't know whatever this is, but whoever's on social media is playing innocent, right? But someone's addicted. There's someone here is addicted to social media. Someone's been on social media so long. I don't know why this is happening, right? Like just scrolling and constantly and scrolling and shit that you're exhausted. Abandonment, seeking inappropriate surrogate families, right? You can't be by yourself. You don't know how to do that, right? It could have something to do with a mother that used God or something like that, but this is a mom who liked to rule with an iron fist. I don't know if she used Jesus or God or something like that or whatever. This is avenging your own healing. Like you need to change, you need to work on shit, but then it's not even everybody else's fault why this isn't happening. It's your fault. You know what I mean? You took a gamble. I feel like there's somebody that had a private agenda, okay? And they were a very good storyteller, but now you realize they were a liar. This is like you still learning, okay? That there are people that want to destroy you, right? Gossiping. This could have come back from you either gossiping or just being around gossip about somebody. You know what I mean? I feel like you wanted somebody to come begging, or you thought somebody was going to beg. Because you're still like this with the shapeshifter. I feel like you still like playing different roles and stuff like that. And somebody's still lying and everything. And I don't know, man. It's just... There's money. I feel like you with the slave, you're a slave to money still. You think someone else is too. You like it better. You like helping women out. That's what it is. It makes you feel good. So you are the kind of person where you like helping damsels in distress. Okay? And I don't know if you got this from your family or whatever, this trickster fucking energy where this could even be the kind of thing where I want to know everything about you, but I don't want you to know anything about me, you know? I don't know if this is somebody that's serving the wrong people though, but this is also somebody who feels like women are servants in some way, okay? I don't know. This is still like narcissism and places financial gain. And material shit, instead of going uphill. I don't know if somebody, did somebody say that you were even going to go hiking or something like that? This is like on a trip or a trail or like, and somebody was going to wind up stealing some shit off of you. I feel like your judgment was way off, okay? Because you still have some kind of shit that you need to take care of with the exorcism and shit like that. You need to stop being a con artist, because I don't feel like you see it as a con artist. But you are. Yeah, I feel like you play innocent and shit like that, right? But there's a part of you that's still kind of like an entitled and shit like that. Like that, there's still something in you that's doing this. You still have some shit to learn about women. Okay, no doubt. You got to stop playing victim. Yeah, I don't know, because it's something that happened with your dad or your mom or something like that. I don't know. It just feels like the way you view women is strange still. You could have a mother or some kind of other female, main female, that's jealous of a divine feminine that was doing black magic and shit. But this divine feminine, she can make something out of nothing. She's an alchemist, okay? She actually like learns, and she grows through wisdom, and she learns how to fix things and stuff by default. Yeah, this motherfucker, a whole jack of all trades. I don't know, you could be too, but that's why the companion card is here. So you have a lot in common with somebody else, but there's something else. There's another entity or some kind of shit that you need to get off of you. All right, because you play angel a lot. I really do feel like you play like, well, no, I didn't do nothing, and this. It's like you're not taking accountability for this. There was consequence here. All right, you were told. I don't know if you are a divine masculine. You hanging with people who are jealous of you. That'll never ever work out well. Okay, I don't know if somebody lied and said that they were a broker. And I feel like when it comes to relationships and stuff, and you talk about exes as if they're always the problem. How did you hide this narcissistic side so well? It's like you can't stay on this path, right? You can't stay on the path. I mean, you are a good person, but you're helping. Like I said, you're choosing to help the wrong people, and then it's like there's a goddess or something that you're sabotaging everything with this person, because it is, I don't know, black magic again at play. But this could even just be this black. There's mushrooms on this card too. I don't know. Somebody could be putting poisonous mushrooms in food. I tell me that you're not listening to a fucking priest on some advice. For somebody, you're listening to a priest, River. I don't know, a priest on advice. This dude, I feel like, is gay, so he's not going to give you the best advice. Especially if this has to do with a woman. All right, I feel like for some guys, you need to rescue yourselves. You're like waiting for some kind of like rescue, or you're not doing the work you're supposed to do. It's half in, half out. It's like halfway Christian type of shit. Like, well, I mean, I didn't drink for the past day. Well, that's because you were by yourself, right? But when you're out with somebody and they say, do you want to get a drink? Can you just have one or two drinks? I think somebody's the drinking is getting out of control. You're a warrior. How come you're not saving yourself? That's what it feels like. You have to help yourself through a situation. Sometimes we wait. Your father could have been like this towards women for somebody. I feel like you had a father that was lust. It was more like relationships were built off of lust and money. Okay, this is hedonist and miser. This is lust and money. Yeah, and then you were a good person. You're turning. I don't know if someone's spending time with a father that's just like this. All right, because this is going to be from multiple dudes. Somebody's spending time with a father that is a player, and so now you're taking that on now in your dad. You're spending way too more, or the stepfather or something like that. All right. Walk, walk, walk. You're gonna have to walk. Who? Passed out with my head in the toilet. Yeah. Elvis is in the building. Locked my keys in the car while it was still running. Who did this? Who did this? Is this confusion spells? Someone needs rest. That's what it is. Someone needs to fucking rest. Yeah, like this is rest and rejuvenation. I feel like the world feels tired. There's something blanketing the atmosphere of like a heaviness of fatigue and just depression. I mean, it could be because there's some kind of weird cleansing happening. It could just be like that part has to come through before the good stuff does. Yeah, you need to be good to yourself. This is self-love. I need rest. I need hydration. I need, you know what I mean? I think some of you guys are so focused on money that your health is deteriorating. Because you're no good to this connection while you're like this. You know, this is being broke, but this is like spiritually broke, energetically broke, right? Before you can even partner up with this divine feminine here. This one looks rested. This one's got stars around her head and all kinds of shit. Okay, I feel like intuitively, you know, if you have any hope with this woman at all, okay? You need to be rested. You need to be grounded. You can't let somebody scan. What were you going to scan, or somebody was scanning? Yeah, there's levels to what it's going to take, because this one went through that, exactly. This one went through the ego death, okay? She went through the dark time. She went through this fucking stress and all this other shit and losing everything, okay? She had to walk away from people, places, and things as well, okay? An affair. I don't know if there's people judging something on, like, you had an affair or your wife had I don't know if there's also dudes that are like, well, I don't need to heal from anything. Nothing happened to me. I mean, for somebody, your wife had an affair or something like that, and the reason is, like, you don't think that you need to do anything with that because you block it out. That's all. You just blocked it out. You didn't get over it or deal with it. That's all. You know, but it's still bothering you in some way. Transformation is needed. That's what this death card is. I can't stand saying that word, though. I don't like to use words other tarot readers use. So I just say, like, change, 180. That's what that is to me. And then there's the 180, right? But that needs to happen. There needs to be something on this wheel spinning a little bit. Like, this hand can't stay stuck here. Let's just say it's stuck here, and this is like karma, making bad decisions, you know what I mean? Like doing the same shit over and over again, expecting a different outcome, fucking being around teens, you know what I mean? Like hanging with people where there's like, it's like trap house, fucking anything could happen at any moment. That type of shit. Yeah, and until then, you need to be able to stand strong on your own. I feel like you need to, this requires patience and waiting, a period of waiting. All right, that's usually the hardest part. Which means you're going to have to deny things and stay to yourself. This is what this divine feminine had to do. She stayed to herself. She turned her back on all things karmic, okay? She allowed this death to happen. She lost everything. Nobody helped her, okay? I feel like she didn't have any help, you know what I mean? Maybe for a while she was by herself. You know, she allowed herself to be judged by the universe. You understand? She allowed herself to be judged before she could now become a judge and judge of others. It requires that. Right? Even her child, you know, she could have got judged by her own kid the whole time. This is what is happening with the dark night of the soul. People are going to think you're being punished. Okay? They're going to look at you, they're Lucy. They're going to donate. They're going to look at you, okay? They're going to think that you're in trouble or God's mad at you or something like that, because it's going to look like you're being punished by something, but really this is actually just to kind of prep you for what comes after this. Okay? What's this? You're going to have to be your own best friend. Page of Cups. This is offering love to yourself, because you're going to have a lot of people who are going to be jealous. All right? You're going to have to, this is what it's going to require to be with this woman. Okay? You're going to have to be able to stand up and defend and protect this goddamn relationship. Okay? I don't know if you guys can do it. I mean, what is this? Yeah. I mean, he's married. Uh-oh. Okay. I feel like, you know that this would be a successful relationship. You know that this is something that's destined. But there's this shit in the middle that somebody doesn't want to go through. They want to go through this. They want to go like, let me offer this, okay? To this woman here. And then we'll just go right here to success, right? That's not how it works. This whole thing is going to be a journey. It's going to be an experience, right? It's going to be happy, sad, angry, all that shit in between. Okay? But as long as this shit stays like this, they say you can't go proclaiming something and then not having a follow through. Okay? Like shouting it out like you're in the stadium and shit. That's what somebody's saying. Like you act like you got a microphone and you in a stadium the way you proclaim something, but you don't ever take action on it. It's just that's where it ends. I'm saying this and that's that, but then that's a wrap. Okay? There's going to be another opportunity that's going to come along. If this is what happens, right? Like they're saying, if you deny this, like, nope, I don't want that. If you can't do this shit, okay? I feel like you also know that this woman gets a lot of attention. You know this, all right? You could be a Pisces or there's one somewhere. And you know that there's going to be another opportunity for this woman around the corner. And then you're going to be sitting here like literally brokenhearted. I want you to see this. Brokenhearted, right? I don't know. You may wind up lying about the situation because you're still not going to be healed, right? 26, you're going to wind up saying to somebody, nah, I changed my mind, la-di-da-da-da, when really you sabotage the shit by either moving away or now because you did something impulsively or you slept on some shit. This woman moved away, okay? And then here's you. You're going to wind up being angry and taking shit out on her, or this is already happening for somebody. All right, this person is on a path, right? And I feel like this person is grateful for all the shit they went through. That's another requirement. Otherwise, you're not really healed. You really can't say you healed from something until you're grateful that you went through the shit, because now you're looking at it from a different perspective. That's the only way that you can say that shit worked. So, as you see, it wasn't easy for this woman to get to where she's at in this level of ascension. Okay, I know she makes it look easy. Right? You're going to have to make a list. Somebody left a jacket on the porch. I don't know. If somebody's looking for their jacket, they left it on the porch. That's for somebody. If I had to be Siamese twins with someone, I would choose you. So you are twins, twin flames. Okay? But I don't feel like it has to be. A twin flame to me is just somebody who is your counterpart. You balance each other out. I don't feel like it's just one person. You know what I mean? Poet, you could have wrote poetry for this person, or you're better with writing shit down than you are with conversation, right? Like I can write shit down. I can have a whole conversation with you in a book or even in a text message. When it comes to face-to-face conversation, I'm a little bit different. Yeah, so now what? Yeah, you invest in that. I mean, this would be something that would take your time, consume your time, so that when you're going through this shit, it doesn't seem like you're bored, you know? And then it's like, what happens? Like, now what? I don't got nothing to do, and now where do I go? I walk to the corner bar? You know what I mean? For somebody, they walk to the corner bar, you know what I mean? Yay! There's my whole family's there. Yay! Woohoo! Yay! We're so glad this motherfucker only stopped drinking for one day. Yay! And then what? Yeah, and then we get drunk. Yay! Woohoo! Right? Let's get drunk. Yay! Somebody walks in. Everybody knows their name. And you want to go where everybody knows your name. Somebody's name could be Norman. All right? Yeah, truth, right? And then let's find out what happened. And then a little later on, you know what I'm saying? What happens? Tell me, somebody winds up getting into a relationship, right? And then somebody comes back home, possibly. This is where someone feels secure, though. This is like this. The community, the people in this place, they feel secure with those people. You know what I mean? What is this? This is where you feel balanced. You feel like the best version of yourself when you're drinking and you're around these people. This is for somebody. But then this happens eventually. I think at some point your ancestors start warning you about shit. Okay, this is like going to the bar, getting drunk. Now all of a sudden I meet somebody. They're very good with their fucking words with the poet. They seem to like everything that I like, right? I'm going to pull you out of a triple state of darkness, right? This is you, and this is somebody feeling like coming up to you as if they're the woman or the man of your dreams. All right? Yeah. You're going to be grateful for some message that came out. I don't know if this could be this one, okay? This could be this message. But now at some point, this is what's going to happen, though. You're going to start drinking. You're going to start, this is a message. I start sending the message. I start typing it. I start looking through my phone. I pick out that person's name. You know what I mean? You're going to wind up, this is the only time that you actually man up with this shit. Somebody is so good with their fucking words when they're drunk. You are. This is the divine masculine. This is happening to the divine masculines all over the world, though. It's this shit where they're trying, you know, they want to change a little bit, and then they get bored. And they don't know how to deal with bored. They're not cutting cords 100%. That's what it is. They're cutting like one cord. Say that there's 2 cords on each person, right? I'm just going to cut the one because I want to make myself believe I'm changing. But I need that one because I either need them for drugs or they hook me up with money. Or it's not allowing yourself to actually legit go through the loss. Yeah. And I think that all over the world, there's like a forced isolation. There's going to be a forced isolation, even if it has to be from some fake-ass illness that they create now, which is going to enforce another quarantine. All right? That may be what it may take, because if the universe going to get what the universe wants. The only question is how many people are going to die before that happens. That's it. You can't stop this change and this balance that needs to happen in the universe. It's just you're not going to stop it. You're going to get shooken the fuck up. You either get grounded or you're going to get thrown around. It's really that simple. So there may be a forced quarantine with something that they wind up trying to put fear into everybody. I would just accept the shit and look at it from that perspective. Like, I need an ass whooping from the universe. All right. What you guys don't realize is that if you just like wait, right, something comes back around, because I think that for you guys that are trying, you're not waiting. You're not giving yourself a chance to see because of the impatience. Like, this didn't happen right away. I didn't get something right away. You mean I'm actually going to have to go through like days of just having nothing to do and nobody to talk to? Yeah, that's kind of how you get to know who you really are, right? What you don't realize is that if you listen and listen to whatever message it was, right? I mean, this could also just be journaling and sitting there and occupying your time, divine masculine. Something will come back around to you, right? You sitting there all by yourself because of you getting rewarded for staying to yourself and all this other shit was going on. There's an opportunity that's going to come to you, right? Okay. And then in the midst of this, there's going to be opportunities all the time. This is the game of life. You do something, you get rewarded for it, right? But you also have to use your discernment and see if like this reward is coming from a good place or if this is like a setup or something, because this is where your judgment's going to be tested, okay? This is going to be a reward for standing strong and going through whatever it was this was, okay? And this reward is going to help you move forward in life. Leveling up, video game, that's what this feels like. Look at it from this perspective. Uh-oh. Clairvoyance. Oh, wow, okay. Well, that's good. I feel like you're going to, this is another thing. You could start learning about all the clairs and which ones you have and how to sharpen them. Mm-hmm. Sex for drugs and was charged. Did you? Somebody did pass this test. Okay? And then somebody didn't. And because they didn't, they got locked up for this. Somebody couldn't stay to themselves. There was some kind of opportunity that they should have just turned their back on, but instead they went. Okay? With the clairvoyance, they could have actually, like, it feels like they knew this was going to happen, right? Like, I already know that this is fucked, but I'm going to go anyway because this is one of the things I need to work on is impulsive decisions when I know I already lost. What happened now? They were supposed to be like, nah. They were waiting. And then what? The cops came in? It feels like somebody was set up. Noah? Yeah, damsel in distress. That's the problem, though. I don't know if somebody was going to do sex for drugs because they didn't want to wait. Like, this is what I'm feeling. The universe had 2 options, right? You were trying, right? And then, but you responded to some option that some offer that you already knew was shady. Let's say this. There's 2 dealers you got, right? This is you needing drugs, okay? And the universe understands this because it's all law of attraction. The universe isn't going to judge you for doing this shit. You're attracting this stuff. When you say that you don't want to deal with the one that's got a bad rap, you know, they got people looking for them, their shit is no good, they cut the shit, they're fucking in and out of jail, right? You knew that person, there was something up with that cat. The universe had a test for you. You deny this, boom, here comes another one where it's like, yo, man, I'll even give you a little extra just because I'm doing well this week. This shit has happened to me and Brian a lot, okay? So for those of you who didn't have this happen yet, this is going to transpire. You're going to be expected to avoid the one that could get you caught up so that all this work that you already did doesn't go to shit. The point is to keep going forward. Once in a while, you fuck up a little bit. A few steps back, fine, right? You have to learn that. It makes you stronger. But this feels like you knew that something was up with this dude, okay? Now it's like either somebody got set up for prostitution or something like that. It happened so quickly. Yeah, because this is working with what? Okay. This work, I don't know if somebody's a prostitute or they thought they had to prostitute for drugs. This type of work is going to destroy you. The universe doesn't want you doing this shit anymore. Somebody's ancestors are like, look, we don't want you doing this. We want you to rely on us. Okay? Don't just think because you can't see us or touch us that we can't do more for you. It requires trust. Get it? Now someone's on the hook for this. Patience. Look, I tell you, man. This could have been 5 more minutes. That's what it feels like. 5 more fucking minutes. And somebody else would have came in and possibly hooked you up fat and been like, yo, don't worry about it. Or give it to me when you got it. I don't even care. Now someone knows, right, for next time. Or someone's, for these people's friends, yeah, trapped in fear. But that's what it was. I feel like somebody was withdrawing, right? They were afraid to keep waiting. The universe is at the bottom. The universe is like, motherfucker, did we say wait? God damn it. Okay, didn't we tell you? It's automatic, I guess they're saying, to have this. It's automatic for us as humans to take the first offer, because why would I deny that? Right? Like I'm going through withdrawal, or I'm jonesing, or I need money. They're the first ones that came through. So now let's try this then. Because somebody's going to watch this. It's going to be like, all right, I'm going to take this bitch up on her offer and I'm going to try this shit out. Because I know the universe is going to test me probably tonight. It could be within the next half hour. It's going to happen again, right? With a different situation. Patience, yeah. And then this is going to require patience. And then once you see this go through and it works out the first time, now you're going to do this again. You're going to become more aware that this happens all the time, and this is what our life is about. It's like the universe likes playing games, right? I think that the universe, your ancestors, they want to feel like they're needed, because that's what a lot of them are there for. And they have all this information and stuff they want to download, but you have to be receiving. You have to be clear-headed. You have to be cognizant. You have to be aware of your surroundings and in the moment in order for you to even receive downloads from these realms and stuff. What is the lesson here? Somebody in particular is acting like an adolescent still, or they're living their life like an adolescent. Sick? Yeah, oh, you were sick, right? I get it. Because, ancestors, they're like me, where they see both sides. It's that, look, reward. Okay. You get rewarded for good behavior. Set a timer for 30 minutes. So it could have been 30 minutes. You would have had to wait another half hour, and I think something would have happened in a way that you probably would have never been able to even dream of. Give yourself full permission to fear whatever it is you've been avoiding. Organize your sock drawer while you cry. So basically, it was just keeping your mind busy. Your big little sweetheart of a heart will thank you later. This is going to happen for some people. Okay. Now that this is like, okay, cool, bet, let's see, right? And then 5 minutes later, somebody's going to show up and you're going to look at that person and go, you pay attention to how you feel around that person, your immediate response to that person. If they walk in looking like who did it and ran away, looking like they need to get rid of some shit, because I would say, you know what, I'll hook you up if I need you, right? And then see what comes along after that. Is that what's going to happen? We'll see. Yeah, well, it could be the justice system for somebody. What's this? Yeah, deny the justice system is what they're saying. Okay? Nope. This a cop? Nope. Somebody's playing like they're a cop and they're not. All right. All right. If there's somebody that you know that's a cop, or they just have a badge, but you know that they fuck with drugs and shit, don't take it from them. If there's a cop that says, here, man, I got some shit, or this, that, or the other, or this ain't even a drink, I don't know, just say no, because it's almost going to feel like that they're going to try and use that to turn on you, right? Wait for something better to come along. Yeah, this is going to be somebody from your past. A Leo possibly, but I feel like this. If you can say nope to this shit from the past, and then you get some kind of other offer, this could be somebody that owes you, winds up showing up, and it's like, yo, man, I was looking for you. This shit is going to make you happy. I'm going to leave it at that. All right, we'll see. We'll see if you guys can pass this test, if you have the patience to do it. We're not going nowhere. I love you, Philly up.